So I get to be the first person to meet all the fictional characters in his head and have them literally live in my home and in my space for as long as he's writing his stories or his story. And then we always have wholesome conversations about themes and plots and characters and
Wholesome.
share our perspectives on what we think about the story, and most importantly, he makes me laugh every day. So yeah,
Our conversations are not always wholesome, but they are conversations.
it's my question. Wait.
I'm just helping you,
Okay.
just to say, yeah, conversations are not always wholesome.
Okay.
So, the question is, which of my fictional characters would I marry and why? The answer is none of them. As you can see, I'm sitting next to my wife, and the answer is none of them. I don't want to.
No, I mean, feel free.
No, I'm not feeling free. I'm not feeling free. The answer
There is no such human being.
genuinely, jokes apart, even though there's an added incentive because I'm sitting next to her, the answer is none of them. I'm not. I don't think I write fictional characters with the thoughts that I would maybe want to marry them. I mean, they're fascinating fictional characters. They're some of my best fictional characters are women. You suppose know Mrs. Olofa, and you suppose know is one of my favorite fictional characters. But marriage, no. So that's my answer, and that's my final answer, and I'm sticking with it.
So similarities. Geology is also called earth sciences, and it's a study of the history of the earth, and it's the process of discovery and seeing things from different perspectives and analysis and learning new things every day. And reading does the same thing for me. I discover, I learn, I see things from different perspectives, and see characters and all whatnot. So there's that bond between, or connection between, reading and geology. Also, obviously, my favorite genre is historical fiction, so I guess it's also the history thing. In addition, I can't stop talking about, if you ask me a question about geology, I can't stop talking about it. It's the same thing about books I read. So, yeah.
Geology is a very nerdy subject, I think.
I'm a nerd. I'm not.
It's like,
I'm not ashamed. I'm a nerd, so that's fine.
There's little to tell. Only child of my parents, which made me, which helped my overactive imagination. I never planned to write. I never planned to do anything actually. But I'm not a planner. She is a planner. Read lots of books as a kid. Middle class kid. Parents were civil servants. My dad was an engineer. My mom was a nurse and an administrator, and they both loved reading. Started writing, but I think I've said this several times. But I always got lost in books. First stories I told were comics I drew as a child. Got into a bit of bad poetry, which nobody will ever see. All evidence of that has been destroyed.
I saw some of your poetry.
Yeah, but I mean, they won't
Okay,
see it.
right, yeah.
They won't see it, Then all evidence of that has been destroyed. And after that, wrote a novel that, thankfully, too, nobody else will see, and wrote Tomorrow Died Yesterday and book in people's playlist. It's every step of the journey has been experimental. I just like to try new things in my writing. So Tomorrow Died Yesterday, writing it, I wrote it a different chapter. Short answer, no, not yet. it hasn't started paying my bills yet. I'm hoping that it will start paying my bills, all my bills, send my children to school, buy me a range, put me, get me a house in Banana Island or somewhere or something.
What about my car?
Buy you, fine, buy me a range and buy you. What car do you want?
I don't want any car, I'll just drive your range.
You won't drive my range. Get your own range. Anyway, so it hasn't started paying my bills yet. So that's a short answer. But at the same time, I'm luckier than most. I've made some money from writing in Nigeria, and I'm luckier than most. I count myself blessed. But it doesn't pay my bills. No.
Roving Bookworm NG. I hope to build a community of readers, authors, booksellers, and create this platform where we can all interact and have fun, really, give feedback, just make new friends. That's what this is about, because we all have something in common. We love books, and also invite other people into this community who think that they don't like books, make them love books. I also want to use this platform to encourage and support indie authors, publicize their work, because I have read quite a number of books by indie authors who are honestly wow, and I want everyone to know about them. So this is at least the major things I want to do with Roving Bookworm, the Roving Bookworm brand. Thank you. Being able to find comedy in everything, no matter how bad the situation is, I guess. Yeah.
So the culture, it's like, for me, it's a culture. The culture, it means the music, the humor, like you mentioned. Nigerians have a very dark sense of humor. We're very funny people, whether and we don't intend to be funny, but we're just effortlessly funny. Then of course the culture also includes the music, the art, but of course you said we shouldn't mention the food, but the food is also great. That's about it. It's then the drive. Part of it is also the drive of many Nigerians to excel and do that. But there are also dark parts of the culture too. And of course, it's hard to be excited about being Nigerian, but my God hand we day, we will survive. Abobi, we don't know. We don't you. Abobi is like just a normal thing, like guy, like Ghanaians say Charlie. It's like Abobi is like a Potako thing, and we don't know is like how far, what's up. The good thing about the fascinating thing about Wida now or about Wida you is that you can use it. It can mean more than one thing. It could mean like how you like Abobi Wida, like how are you doing, or we don't know, like what's wrong with you, or it could be menacing like Abobi Wida, or it could be anything depending on your inflection and all that. But it's a when they say Abobi, you just know. When someone says Abobi, you just know the person is from Port Harcourt.
Okay. Well, obviously, Wida is like big, but I also like Noah, knowing. So it's just like no wahala or no problem or just something you say at the end of, okay, so do this, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, now no way. So yeah.
Or no lily.
Yeah, whatever. That one is like low. That one's like low.
Yeah.